y la corte empezará en octubre. Sala se va a limitar solamente a exponer lo que él sabe hasta el momento de la investigación que él hizo del teléfono.
Aprobaron lo de la fiscalía.
Pero van a traer 2 expertos más que son los que se van a encargar del resto de la información. ¿Qué dijeron de Sala? Tienen que aprobar, tienen que proveerle la información. Se le va a hacer otra deposición a Sala y a Crimicini, donde tienen que proveer todas las infracciones que hace y tienen que exponer todo lo que está pidiendo la defensa, se lo tienen que presentar.
Yo vi al juez como bien flexible con la defensa.
Sí, estaba flexible. Sí. La defensa le dijo que él le estaba poniendo obstáculos. No le reconocí la voz. ¿Quién era la que estaba hablando?
Padrino.
No era Riero la segunda.
Es decir, que fue
nuevo experto. Sala va a terminar. Sí, vamos para abajo porque aquí no hay buena señal.
Padrino, ¿quieres ir a...?
Vamos a esperar, aquí está la información, señores, estamos todos activos.
Escucha bien, Sala va a poner nada más, va a hablar nada más de lo que él trajo, de lo que él extrajo, del teléfono de Irina y del teléfono de Derry. Él va a basarse en lo que él tiene. Pero vienen 2 nuevos expertos que van a...
Would you mind talking into that microphone? And please let everyone know Division 13 is now open.
La división 13 está abierta.
Thank you for appearing on our screen.
Gracias por aparecer en la pantalla.
I'd like to report to you that the Derek Rosa case will not be heard on this calendar.
Quiero recordarle que el caso de Derek Rosa no va a ser oído en este calendario.
The Derek Rosa proceedings are not broadcast on Zoom,
Los procedimientos del caso de Derek Rosa no son,
but are conducted in person in our courtroom.
son conducidos en la corte personalmente, no en Zoom.
So anyone who has signed on to Zoom for purposes of attending the Derek Rosa hearing,
Cualquiera que ha entrado en la plataforma para oír sobre el caso de Derek Rosa,
we'll see you in June,
lo veremos en junio.
because Mr. Rosa's case will not be called on this calendar this morning.
El caso del señor Rosa no va a ser llamado en este calendario en esta mañana.
Hasta buen día.
Que pasen buen día.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ambrose. All right, let's see if we can, give me a second to wrap this up here. And we'll open up Division 13. I see we have a whole bunch of high-priced talent floating around here. So maybe we can get rid of them first. I'm not going to get to Bear for easily 45 minutes. Does that work? No. All right, then let me do this. I've got Miss Murad on the screen somewhere. Oh my Lord, how about that? Let's see if we can get Miss Murad up. I saw her on the screen a moment ago. Yes, all right, let's go ahead and do that so we can clear you and get out of here. It's on page 10, everybody. I'm looking for them right now to wake them up. Miss Murad, are you there? Can you give us a visual, please? I see Mr. Bear is there. I'm going to ask him to start his video. Let's look for Miss Murad. Goodness, I had her a moment ago. I really can't do anything without her.
I know she said she was here.
Nope, I have lost her now. Oh, well. All right, is there anyone else who can stand in for you? or just give me a minute. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find her. Okay, the other well-attended hearing that I have here is, nope, I lost Mr. Keenan. All right, as soon as I get Mr. Khalil Keenan back in here, I will call the Solomon. I'm missing the Ryer firm and missing the public defender. That is well.
I'm here, Judge. I'll be upstairs in about 60 seconds. I'm just parking.
I'll count the moments till you're here. All right. Mr. Fascidomo, can I call your case?
Bueno, pues
So
nada, lo
we'll
vamos a
wait for
quitar
him as
porque ya
well.
está con otro caso.
I don't know who that is, but thanks for letting us know. All right, well, in that case, let me work some people on the screen. Mr. Lopez, we've been looking all over for you. What brings you here today?
I missed court the other day, and I was at the RG all day on every matter in the world. But I called right back, and Judge Tinkler Mendez was covering for you, and I guess she was done already.
Can I ask you what case brings you here today?
Yes, Judge. Destin McGee.
Okay, well, I think we can find Mr. McGee's case on... Nope, we can't find Mr. McGee's case. Let's see when it's next scheduled on our court calendar, and we'll deal with it then. I don't know. I'll give it to you in a second. Mr. McGee's case is scheduled for a jury trial on Monday. F24 13125B as in Bravo. We left it on for the trial calendar for Monday. I don't have the prosecutor here.
Judge, I'm asking for a continuance. I'm in trial in front of Judge Hernandez. Our trial resumes at 12.
I don't have a file. How about if I ask that we bring the file to court tomorrow? And that way everything can be marked appropriately on the jail card and all the rest of that stuff. Do you mind?
Yeah, not a problem, Judge.
Awesome.
Isn't the co-defendant's case, wasn't it continued? Do you know?
Sir, I have no idea because I don't have a file. I didn't prep this. I don't know what the situation is. But as long as the other 100 people out here are willing to wait for you, let's see what we can do on something that's not on calendar. Please pull up F24-13125A. No, that person was an all process, sir. Your co-defendant is not going to trial, but your case is. Or it's going to get continued. How about we set that for tomorrow and we address it then?
Perfect, Judge. Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you then, sir. Mr. Takashel, can I call your case?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. If the court please, I have the matter of Reynaldo Torre Ruben, Your Honor.
That case can be found on page 9, everyone. How about that? Could you hold on to this for me? That's for... How about that? All right. Well, I guess I would ask, are y'all ready for a probation violation hearing and a trial?
Good morning, Your Honor. Nancy Vanessa Baptiste on behalf of the state. The state is ready. I'm going with PDH and the news.
Wonderful. What says the defense?
Insofar as the substantive case, Your Honor, I'm down. I have to take 3 more civilians and 1 police officer, and I'll be ready. We've already taken the victim.
Okay.
And the public defender's office has the probation violation.
I'll bet you would. Why are we a year down the road? So these would be the officers who responded and took statements and such from and provided a photo lineup to the alleged victim in the case. Is that where we're at now? No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That would be on the underlying case. What do we have here? Okay. So who are these? So you've got some medical kits. Have those witnesses been deposed? Have you all gotten the DNA reports?
Yes.
Okay, I'll bet there's a match.
Yes.
There you go. All right, so are these depositions scheduled?
Niña,
Yeah, we're-
Do we have a date for the depositions so that we know when we can bring this case to a trial?
in the month of June, Your Honor. They're being coordinated amongst all parties. Mid-June is the target date.
When was the last deposition taken in this case? I mean, we were here back, we've been, take a look. We were here back in March. Well, what's been done since March 20? That's great. And in the last 2 months, y'all have not scheduled the deposition of the DNA person?
No, Your Honor.
All right, case is gonna be set 6/12, 6/23. I suggest you get your depositions done. This case is set for those days. 6/23. It's a defense continuance.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, looking forward, I'm sorry, we're looking forward to resolving or doing our probation violation hearing on 6/23, everybody. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
And Mr. Takashel, call Miss Tendrich, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Because you all don't want to take that deposition over the lunch break during jury selection. That would be our next option on this matter. Okay, Mr. Fascidomo, can I call your case now?
Page 13, Dr. Mark Schweingold, Jude Fascidomo on his behalf.
Okay, well, let's do this the traditional way. State, are you ready? Defense, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready. The current trial date is May 27th. I do have, the one caveat is I do have a personal conflict on that date, so we'd be asking the court to bump it to the following Monday, which is June 2nd.
How long do you think, if we selected a jury in the afternoon of the 2nd, how long do you think it would take to try the case?
2 hours.
2 hours, and then we go into closings and instruction.
Including closings.
Okay, I want to see that.
Well, I may be optimistic, Judge, but
well, because
I think a day would be more than sufficient.
Because I know there are things towards the end of the week that create a conflict, I'm sure, for you and for me.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll be done well before those issues arise.
So, are you okay with that date, Ms. Baptiste?
Yes,
All right. Well, then I guess you're our #1 trial on June 2nd.
We'd like to be, Judge. Thank you very much.
Okay, very good. We'll see you then. It's not a continuance. If you got to make it a continuance, it's a court continuance. But the case has now been sounded for the June 2 trial date. All right, have a great day, Mr. Fascidomo. Mr. Saul, I'm sure you would like to be heard.
Que todos somos iguales, todos somos uno.
Page 31, Rex Hayward, Scott Soltis, Deputy President. The client was taken into custody.
No es por usted, solo él, no es por usted. Hay varias personas que están diciendo no se entiende. Yo entendí todo, pero bueno, vamos a hacer un repaso. Hablando de Salas, si quizás no entiendan, pues, aquí, por lo menos los que estamos aquí, vamos a entender que hablamos en estos días de Salas, de qué está pasando con él. Nosotros hablamos de eso aquí, lo explicamos al pie de la letra, el expediente. La fiscalía no quiere que Salas investigue más, o sea, nada más quiere que investigue la tarea que la fiscal le puso. Eso es lo que está explicando el padrino, de que Salas se quedará y entregará solamente sus 10 páginas de investigación. Pero lo que la defensa está pidiendo, vendrán 2 investigadores más. Eso se entendió perfectamente. Habló de
Have you spoken with the state about it?
de que no puedan ser tocados.
There you go. Well, let me know and I'll see what they want to do. I'll pass it for the moment so we can see if you get that done. I see I have Miss Snyder here. I have Miss Murad. Perhaps I can ask her to. There we go. Hi, Miss